Sorry, guys. It was all a joke. Okay. So, I've seen other people do videos about what pain they've experienced. So now I want to do it. So first up, I'm just gonna be playing Skyrim. I'm gonna be like switching around games and stuff. 67. What the heck? Okay, anyways. I'm gonna be going into real tag. Okay, number 1. Is my head getting cracked open? So I was swinging, being a dumb person, just swinging like. Ah, what the freak? Why am I wearing this? What the heck? Like, why am I wearing that? Okay, so some things I've experienced. First up is my head getting cracked open. Now, it was just a chill day, I was at the park with my big sister, and I was just having fun, and I come around. Mind you, there's this little water place that you could go, like, drink water and stuff. And there's a water in this lobby. I do not really care, but there's this place to get water, you can, like, go drink water. It's like a water fountain because there's a baseball thing there that me and my friend named. I don't actually think I have his permission. He lives far away and I can't text him or anything. So right now his name is gonna be Billy Bob. Now Billy Bob played baseball with his friend Billy Bob 2. And while he's playing, I don't know how I brought that baseball thing up, but it's just a normal day. Me and my big sister at the park. And then she goes to go drink water. Not thinking nothing of it. Like, it's all fine. And then this is the part where I get my head cracked open. This is like really funny. I swinging. The other swing is still swinging. I'm on my stomach. And I move my head, and that other swing's chains come at my head. And I, like a normal person, I start crying. And then she decides to start running over to me, saying, Joe, Joe, why are you crying? That's my nickname. I don't care if I put my nickname in the video, like, mostly my classmates watch this. But anyways, she just starts moving towards me and saying stupid things, and I'm just, we need to get home, Billy Bob 3. And then we get home, we go to the hospital, fix it and stuff and whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, second, what the freak? My gravity just changed back. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I'm on my bike with my friend. I moved, so we're not at that place anymore with the water fountain stuff, park thing. And I had a friend that I was like we were like really, really, really close friends. Like, not super, super close friends, but I guess you could say like pretty close. And me and him, being dumb, we rode our bikes everywhere. And I mean, everywhere. And I'm just like chilling, writing. And I fall. And my whole entire elbow gets screwed. And I mean, it was all fine at first, and then it happens like 13 times. And then second up. Okay, hold up. If I slip, you have to subscribe. I subscribe. This still counts. And I'm sitting down and stuff. Wait. No, I was moving on to another story. I'm sorry. Story number 3. I was just, I was chilling. It was a nice day, and I was chilling. Like, actually chilling. And I decide that I want to go to school. That was yesterday, okay? And we go to gym, like every other class does. And our gym teacher tells us to do some, I don't know. And then it still hurts right now because this was like 2 days ago. Yesterday, actually. Well, actually, more than 2 days ago because, because I just broke my controller. I'm sorry. I'm not playing with the controller, I guess. And I'm just, I didn't really care. And then he tells us to do this one really stupid thing. And it destroyed. Yes, and I mean destroyed my leg. I'm gonna grab my controller now. It still hurts right now. But, I mean, it's fine, but, I mean, I don't know why he would do it if it literally hurts our legs, but anyways, aside from that, that's like all of the pain I've ever experienced. You know what, I might actually add some emotional pain. Why not? Okay, so it's like a Sunday night, no, a Monday, Sunday night, actually a Monday night. What the freak was that? I'm just trying to sleep, and I get waken up. I used to have a dog named Chummy. She was a golden retriever, and if you look it up, golden retrievers don't get that long of a life, which is pretty sad. To my little sister and mom crying. I'm pretty sure my big sister, no, not my big sister, just them two crying. And I'm just like, and at that time I think I was a psychopath.
You're built to be spider.
Because they told me Chummy died, and I was like, I don't care. And the next day, I'm pretty sure I couldn't. I tried to not cry at school. Anyways, this was like 2023. Just like season mod. Anyways,
Hello.
Anyways, so I was just, next story, I used to have a cat. She was 24 in human years. Normal cat, here's only supposed to live about 15 years. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Are you in the ground? You ain't very
Somewhere near 15 years. So she was an oldie, and we'd make fun of her saying she ate the dinosaurs, which was true, but yeah, she died. We had to put her down, which is actually pretty sad. And then I got a cat name that I named Mrs. Buttermuffin after that, and she was the same color. Same exact colors. She looks the exact same. I might even show you right now after if I can like see her. Hold up, I'm gonna camp on top of the tree for a moment and like jump. Okay, I can find her. Hold up, she's called Mrs. Butterbutt. Butterbutt, come here. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the thing. You can see that kitty right there. Hi. That's Buttermuffin. She's super cute. And I mean like incredibly cute. She's the second best kitty. And that's like all for emotion. Oh no. My grandma used to have this dog named Blake, I believe. And you know, oh my gosh, he was chummy but a boy. And Chummy did really good with kids, especially babies. And he was really nice and very loyal to my big sister, aka Billy Bob 3, I believe. You know, dogs are dogs. He might have gotten people a little angry, but you know, he was actually really nice. Aside from that, yeah, he died. I'm pretty sure it's not too long ago either. Chummy died like 2 nights before Thanksgiving. And you know, that was actually like a whole entire week before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's happened like every Thursday, I believe. And she died that Sunday night. And is some
Does Gorilla Tag really call it the freaking No,
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go to sleep.
I can't even I'm
Okay, I'm going to now go into the city. But, you know, I believe I was talking about Lake. You know, he was a nice dog. Like, a really nice dog.
That's not the April Fool's update, bro. You just look stupid.
And this dog was, like, really nice
So you gotta deal with that for like
to
10 minutes.
kids.
Is it actually?
Like, every single kid, you know.
That's the whole,
And
it's the whole
this
thing.
dog
Just deal with that for
dies,
10
like,
minutes.
I don't remember how. Oh, can this guy get out of my camera, please?
Guys,
He just dies, like, out of nowhere. I'm gonna get out of my
I don't think
camera.
there's anything else.
And he, like, dies out of nowhere. I didn't even know this until, like,
This year in Gorilla Tag is
I don't know, 5,
you're lopsided, I guess.
maybe even a day later, I think.
More ideas, but they didn't.
And you know, I got really sad. And I mean, like, I got really sad because I mean, he's a dog. I'm going to report this kid if he does not get out of my camp. Like, privacy, dude. My God. And, you know,
Like, what do they have?
I'm more of a cat person, so I wasn't really that emotional with all the dog stuff, except for Chummy. And, you know, I really liked Chummy. He was the really nicest dog. But aside from that stuff,
Hey, I'm next to your camera. No.
all these dogs I really, 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 really like. And cats. So, rest in peace in heaven to all of them. Not Mrs. Buttermuffin. She's a kitten. Oh yeah, speaking of kittens, I'm now. Me and my family are now fostering two 2-week-old kittens. And you know, I really like kittens. And these kittens are like super beautiful too. They're like white-ish. They're like white colored. And you know, they're like so cute. One's named Pug and the other named Cheddar, I believe.
I know.
I can't show them right now. They're 2-week-old kittens. I'm gonna wake up my mom. I don't want that. But
What do you get? What do you
A
get?
long way.
and anyways,
How do I do this?
You know what you
rest
get?
in peace to Wake, Chummy,
How to do this?
and Fat Kitty.
Oh my God! No way. What is this? Okay.
Anyways,
What is this?
so now I'm gonna be ending the video. So bye bye.
How do I get in there?
You need to just jump down.